Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So if you're planning to move to Poland for work or for study, or you're already living in Poland, you need to hear this. Poland has just implemented new laws which started on the 1st of June 2025, I believe, and it brought some changes for work permit holders and international students. Stay tuned because I'll break it down for you simply and clearly in this video. So what changed on the 1st of June 2025? Poland introduced a tighter immigration and labor regulation system. The government says it's to prevent abuse of the system and ensure better integration of foreigners. But here's how it will affect you directly. Number one, tighter scrutiny for work permits. Employers must now submit signed contracts before you even get your permit. Authorities will verify the genuineness of job offers. Fake or low-effort offers may be rejected. Number two, contract transparency. Contracts must be written, and if they are in another language, you need a certified Polish translation. So no more verbal and informal arrangements. Three, financial requirements. Employers must prove they can pay your salary. Authorities are checking more than ever, so please be careful. 4. Penalties for employers. Employers face high fines if they break the rules, which may make some of them reluctant to hire foreigners casually. So what impact does this new law change have on students? 1. Language proficiency is now required. To get a student visa, you now need to prove at least B2 level in the language of instruction, either English or Polish. If you're coming to study in English, you have to provide a certificate proving that you have a B2 level in English language. If you're coming to study in Polish, you have to provide a B2 level certificate in Polish language. This is now a requirement for student visa. 2. Student work restrictions. Previously, full-time students could work without a work permit. Now, you will need a work permit unless you have a valid temporary residence card known as TRC. What I understand here is that full-time international students can still work in Poland, okay, provided that they have a valid temporary residence card known as TRC. But I believe it's no longer going to be full-time. 3. TRC is essential. The TRC gives you freedom to work during and after studies, so make sure you apply on time and keep it updated. So what I understand here is that when you come in with your visa, your student visa, you need to apply for a TRC immediately if you would like to work in Poland. For me, it remains to be seen as to whether a full-time international student in Poland can work with his valid visa or with her valid visa when they come in, you understand? But to be on the safer side, I would suggest that when you come in immediately, please apply for a TRC. 4. Increased monitoring. Universities and employers are being watched closely. The government wants to ensure people are studying and working legally, not just using visas to stay in Poland. So please be careful. Now, what happens after graduation? After you graduate from a Polish university on a full-time study basis, if you finish a master's or bachelor's in Poland, you can apply for a TRC for job seeking or business, valid for about 9 to 12 months. This lets you stay in Poland legally and find a job, but it's only granted once, and you must apply before your current TRC expires. So what do you do now? Here's what you should do. Okay, please listen carefully. Make sure your documents are legal and complete. Always have a valid residence permit known as TRC, or permanent if you have. Ask your employer or school for clarity if you're unsure. Okay, also you can also ask a lawyer. Me, I would suggest that when you come into Poland, try to get a lawyer. You understand? Try to get a lawyer. So for me, I used a lawyer, okay, who helped me to process my previous TRCs. Of course, I paid. Now subsequently, when I have an immigration question, okay, I ask the lawyer, and she has always been helpful. So I would advise you get a lawyer when you come into Poland. In addition to asking your university and employer or employer your questions, please follow rules strictly. The system is getting stricter. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the breakdown of Poland's new immigration law, which started, I believe, on the 1st of June 2025. It's a big shift, but if you're informed and prepared, you'll be just fine. And that's why I brought this video to your doorstep, to inform you so that you can prepare. Okay, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop videos. Okay, and please share with someone who is planning to come to Poland or who is already living in Poland to help the person. Please drop your questions in the comment section and I'll be happy to help if I can. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in our next video.